Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for April 2024. Happy birthday to you, April Tauruses out there. But let's see what is going on for you. You have this card that says, by the book, and this card that says, to the sea. So you're clearly getting ready to go on a journey. I mean, every single reading I do for you basically says that you're getting ready to set off on some sort of journey here. And the other interesting thing is like, I feel like you are breaking patterns with that by the book card. I mean, it literally represents doing things by the book, but there are like these elephants on it. I'll show you in just a minute. You can't really see it on that camera, but they're going like this way towards the past. And, you know, it's almost like you are releasing the need for things in your life to work out a certain way. And, you know, this card right here, this porcupine spirit says time for beginner mind. So it's almost as if this month you could be, you know, allowing things to work as they want to. And I know this is a very general message, but I literally do feel that it could be that you are allowing things to work how they want to in all areas of your life. Love, money, spiritually, business, you know, pretty much everything. And you have this shining through card as well. And that shining through card is literally about, you know, finding a better way to do things. And, you know, it says that what will work or what works will shine through. So it kind of says like the cream is rising to the top here, right? And that's what I feel is going on here, is that you are kind of finding maybe the best way to do things in life, or, you know, good ways to operate. And we do see success in this reading. So, you know, Empress, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, looks pretty good. You start off with the Emperor here. Doesn't really surprise me that you're starting off with the Emperor. I kind of feel that you could be bossing up this month in general. And sorry, I wanted to show you these two as well. But you have the by the book card, and you can see those elephants. They're going towards the past in the reading. And you have this to the sea card as well, which I feel is talking about kind of like new adventures that you're starting, new projects, new businesses. You know, new whatever, but I really feel that you are kind of in this bossing up position, not upside down. You also have the Empress in this reading, and we don't see a ton of love yet, although that could change as we clarify. I'm pretty sure you have been getting good love readings with me for a little bit of time now. So, you know, again, it doesn't really matter if one reading doesn't have anything about love. If you want it, definitely could be here, and this could be a divine counterpart coming in for you. Really could be a fire sign. I mean, you always get fire with me. Could be another earth sign as well. I'm getting fire or earth, or what always stands out to me. You know, it could be any sign, general reading, but definitely I feel this is you needing to take action. I feel that, you know, this reading, this first row here is pretty simple. We go to the Queen of Swords, to the 10 of Pentacles here, and this is really telling me that with this shining through card, it's almost like you're discovering treasure. Or, you know, if you've been trying to get something to work in your life, you have the 5 of Cups, says you've been disappointed a bunch of times. Now it's like you're discovering what works, you know, and that I feel like that's what this reading is saying, this first part of the reading at least. You know, the whole thing with the 5 of Cups is that he needs to turn around and see these 2 cups. Then he gets this bridge and this castle here. So, you know, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity. I feel there's like a lot of good things that could be coming in for you, but you have to turn around and see it. You have to see those opportunities. You have the 8 of Wands here, which is quick success, and, you know, Empress, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is kind of like a little bit different, because the 9 of Pentacles says you have the skills necessary to be very successful, but she has to do it, right? She has to put the work in. And right next to it, we have the King of Wands, which is kind of like another clue card to me. The King of Wands is about needing to be bold and assertive, like really needing to go for what you want. And I do feel that for some of you. With the Emperor, you have the Devil. Could be a Capricorn coming in for you. I actually don't feel bad about this. Of course, I would, you know, avoid any toxic things or, you know, toxic habits or whatever. But I kind of feel good about this. So it could be a Capricorn coming in for some of you. And with the 5 of Cups, you have the 5 of Wands. I feel like these are all the things that hold you back. Worrying about competition, worrying about whether or not you know enough to be successful, you know, worrying, you know, are you going to have the resources, you know, all that other stuff. So I feel it's time to let your worries dissolve and let them go, because, you know, to me, fives, all the fives have very easy solutions. 5 of Cups, just gratitude, being grateful for what you do have. Then you get the bridge and the castle. 5 of Wands really is a card of learning, so it just says that you're educating yourself. And you have the 5 of Pentacles here, which says do not call attention to your weaknesses. Once we focus on our strengths with the 5 of Pentacles, we get the rewards. And you do have the 5 of Swords. I see it now at the end, but it's coming up in the area of the good stuff. So the Five of Swords is going to be good no matter what, but the Five of Swords is, that guy at the front of the card is winning, so it could say that you're having a win. With the Eight of Wands, you have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, of course, is a victory. So you could be overcoming competition. Like if you're worried that there's too much competition, for something that you want to do, or if you're worried that something isn't going to work out, I feel like it is with the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is like quick success. And so, this looks really, really good to me. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this card that says trust in the divine detours, and you have this porcupine spirit says time for a beginner mind. I do feel like some of you could be experiencing a divine detour right now. Today, I'm doing this video on the 23rd of March. So, this will be out on the 24th of March. And, it could be the eclipse that we're having on the 25th of March that could be causing like some sort of divine detour for you, or, a spiritual flat tire where maybe something isn't working out or something isn't going according to plan in your life. But I do feel like this will lead to better planning in the future is what I'm hearing. So, I don't really feel this is like a lesson, but, it's like, maybe I kind of get this feeling of like having not planned something. I don't know how to say this, here, Taurus, but it's almost like you didn't, and again, I'm not calling you out here or anything, but, it's almost like something wasn't planned properly. And I feel like this is going to help you much more in the future is what I'm getting here. It's almost like, I don't know, I really don't have any good examples, but it's almost like a tiny little happy little accident, right? I'll put my Bob Ross hat on here, is going to help you out like way more in the future than you realize. So there you go. You have this beginner mind card, this porcupine spirit. So again, I feel it's more talking about flexibility and being flexible. You have the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Empress. The King of Wands, again, is about being bold and assertive. I do feel that there could be a fire sign coming in for you. If this is not a fire sign, I would say that this is a person who has fire in important parts of their chart, like maybe they're a Jupiter fire or something like that. I always say, in astrology, according to Chris's crappy astrology here, Jupiter can be your husband, Venus can be your wife, depending on what you're looking for, right? So whatever sign Jupiter or Venus is for you, like depending on where it is in your chart, that could be the sign of the person that you're attracting. Not always true, right? But what I would say here is I do feel like there could be some sort of connection, like between your Venus or your Jupiter or something like that in your astrology. Obviously, I always say to people, like, don't drop the crazy on someone till like the fourth, fifth date, right? Don't ask, don't call their mom asking for their birthday, right? Mothers nowadays, they know if their son or daughter calls and says, when was I born? They say, no, leave this person right now, run away as fast as you possibly can. So 4, 5 dates in, when you hook them, then you can do it. You have the Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords is about seeing things clearly for the first time. She has clouds only halfway up her body. So, again, I think that you are seeing things clearly, or you're kind of like seeing a better future for yourself. I feel like you're seeing better opportunities that exist as well. It's kind of funny that it goes like this, right? It's kind of funny that she's looking at the Five of Pentacles, but going this way, Nine of Pentacles, this way, Ten of Pentacles. Like, what the hell does that mean here, Taurus? It's almost like you're expecting the worst, but getting the best, Or, I don't know, isn't there a saying like that? Like, something like, expecting the worst, but getting the best or something like that? I don't know, it's kind of popping into my head. You have the Empress, which could be you showing up in this reading, showing up in a very strong position, very abundant position as well. I do feel like some of you are kind of like increasing your abundance, or you're doing things to improve your abundance here. Or something is changing, with the way that you create abundance in your life. And again, I do feel that this is going to be a good thing. Also, again, we have divine counterparts here. So you could be attracting a divine counterpart if you are looking for love. Let's see. With the King of Wands, you have the Page of Cups. Yes, I mean, like literally, I've been saying this whole entire time. There's clearly like a fire sign or someone like a fire Venus, fire Jupiter, fire something coming in for you here. Could be like a fire rising sign as well. Definitely an admirer. Here you go. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Queen of Wands. So this would be divine counterparts as well. King and Queen of Wands together would be a connection with a lot of desire, and again, they are good divine counterparts, so definitely could be love. If you don't want love, and even if you do, both of these cards together, and also, same thing with the Emperor and the Empress. The Emperor and the Empress together really says there's something in your life you need to take action on. So it would say that you're in perfect balance. You have the action-oriented, ready to take action Emperor side. You have the kind of creative, willing to create and grow, able to create abundance with your skills with the Empress as well. So I really kind of feel this reading is like a green light. It's almost like it's saying you are ready for success. With the Empress, you have the Eight of Wands, quick success. You have the Eight of Wands twice. And then the Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Wands is the card of something happening quickly, something happening fast. So I feel like something could be happening very quickly for you in your life. And, it's going to be leading to a lot of success. I really see the next few years actually being pretty successful for you here, Taurus. It's like you're kind of, it's like you're figuring things out. I feel like you're really working with the energies as well. I even, I think that there are things, I'm not like trying to be mysterious here when I say this, but it's like, I think there are things that you don't realize. Like, and what I mean by that is that you could be finding success over the next few years when everybody else isn't. And, I think that there's like an extra layer here where what you don't realize is that you being successful when everyone else isn't could be a big opportunity for you. Like you could be helping guide people towards success. You could be helping people create their businesses in the future, or you could be helping people get out of their mess or whatever, right? So I see, kind of like a lot of, big opportunities here. You have this Waking the Lion card. This is coming up in the area of what's coming towards you. It says Waking the Lion. You have the Shining Through card. So again, I think that you could be shining through. It's like the Waking the Lion card as well is a card of, doing your purpose, living your purpose, doing things that you are good at. So I feel like, again, there's something in this reading. It's almost like another layer to the reading that is saying that you could be getting a lot of attention for the work that you do, or people could be noticing your abilities, or noticing what you're capable of, or noticing, the things that you do, right? And I kind of feel like that could be happening for you, where it's almost like you're getting attention on something, and it's going to lead to success. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, of course, is a card of independence and kind of like improving your independence. Nine of Pentacles is also a card of your focus. And it's weird that you have the Five of Pentacles here, which would be feeling left out in the cold. So Nine of Pentacles, she needs to focus on what she has. Ten of Pentacles, same thing. Five of Pentacles is like worrying that you, calling attention to your weaknesses. So I really feel there's something here that's saying, like, don't allow your mind to control your reality, but like you control your reality, right? And, this reading is like saying things are going really well for you, but then, here's the fly in the ointment, right? The Five of Pentacles. Here's the card that is saying that you are focusing too much on the things that aren't working, or, you're focusing too much on, complicated answers, right? And I think that I said this to you in one of your last readings. I get a little bit of a like overcomplication energy for you, Taurus, where you could be focusing too much on the complicated answer instead of the simple answer. And, I would be careful of making things too complex in your life, especially, I would focus on the easy solutions with the Five of Pentacles, right? I do also feel that some of you, again, this could be like a healing I'm getting here, which is kind of weird, but you do have the Empress. The Empress is a card of nurturing yourself. And then we go up to the Five of Swords, but the Five of Swords is, again, showing up in the area of the good stuff. So if you have been like healing or working on your health or trying to improve your health, I kind of get something about a healing here. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is basically everything you want and desire in your life. It forms the tree of life on the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be kind of like increasing your abundance or creating more abundance in your life with the Ten of Pentacles. I also feel like it's like whatever you're working on could be increasing your abundance as well. So love it. Let's see what is going on for you here. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, it says like follow your heart. You also do have the King of Cups right here. I'll show you that in a minute. So again, another divine counterpart. I feel like this is one person. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So if you're looking for love, I feel this person, like there's not only a lot of desire, but there's actually a lot of love. Like I'm sure we've all probably been there. We've all been in relationships where it's just desire, right? There maybe isn't necessarily the love side of things, right? And so this looks like a good combination of both. With the Five of Pentacles, here you go. You have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty, good things happening after a difficult period of time. You can represent happy home, happy family. So again, if you want love, this looks amazing. The readings have been pretty good for love recently, so that's interesting. But the Ten of Cups can just say that you're coming out of a difficult period of time. Again, I don't feel this. It's weird to have like two really good cards and then a challenging card in between them. So I would say that it makes perfect sense to me that you would actually be coming out of the cold, not being in the cold, right? Here you go, with the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Four of Swords. I literally said healing, and I feel with that Empress that, a lot of you could be nurturing yourself, or, this is kind of like saying nurturing yourself would be a good idea, or making sure that you are focusing on your healing would be a good idea. There's something like happening very quickly for you here as well. I already said that with the Eight of Wands twice. It's like you could be encountering abundance or love very quickly. Something's like taking off here. And I think like the more focused you are on healing, the faster something, or being healed is like the faster something is going to enter into your life. So, obviously I would encourage you to do whatever you can to heal. At the end here, you actually have 3 cards. This is going to be the good stuff. It's going to be good no matter what. You have this King of Cups. You have this Lost Compass. It says getting back to integrity. I feel like you're getting back to basics is kind of what this is saying. And you have this Blade card, which is kind of like the Ace of Swords, but the Blade card can also, cut both ways. And it can say that you're cutting one thing out and experiencing something new. It can also represent your focus. We have the Nine of Pentacles in this reading, and the Nine of Pentacles is the card of focus. It says that you are needing to kind of like focus on one thing so that you can have something else. And or the other option is that you are training your focus like she is on the Nine of Pentacles. So definitely feel that. I definitely feel there could be a new person coming in for those of you that want it. I don't feel like love is like a major focus here, but it's here, so if you want it, it's here. Now you have the Five of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. The Five of Swords is like some sort of risk that you have to take. Again, I do feel like there is some sort of detour here. I feel pretty good about the Five of Swords in the good stuff. Again, I label these rows, but I don't try to make them fit. And I do feel that the Five of Swords is kind of like connected to something that just isn't going to kind of like come together. Something isn't going to work out for you in your life or whatever it is. And I feel like this is just saying that's okay. Like if something falls apart or, kind of like, it kind of gives me the vibes of something that you have been working on that just like falling apart. It could be like a project or something. And I feel like that's fine. It's like saying that you're something else is going to come together if that's happening for you. For others, I feel this could be like some sort of risk that you're taking that is going to pay off. Again, it is showing up in the good stuff. And you have the Page of Pentacles. So again, there could be communication between you and a new person. So again, if you want love, this to me would say that you are going to be communicating with someone new. And there you go. That's all I feel there. And you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles to me says that you are improving your finances in the area of the good stuff. I'm not like the biggest fan of the Four of Pentacles. To me, it's just okay. And for the most part, it can represent holding on too tightly to the past. But it is coming up in the good stuff. So I would say that in the good stuff, I would say you're stabilizing your finances. And here you go with the Five of Swords. You have the Ten of Pentacles. See, some sort of risk is going to pay off. I'll tell you this much as well. If you're interested in a person, I would make your move or, do something, because this is kind of like needing to take a risk on, a person or something. Or this could be a person who asks you out on a date and, the Five of Swords is just saying it's worth the risk. Maybe you're afraid of getting hurt again or something like that. But the Ten of Pentacles is literally everything you want and desire. I consider it to be the best love card in the deck as well. This could also be in business as well. So, if you have a business where that involves like other people or working with a lot of other people, the Ten of Cups, is your community or building a community, really, really good. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Empress. So a bunch of repeating cards. Whenever we have a bunch of repeating cards, it's basically the universe saying I meant what I said. But this could also say that something new that you're working on is going to be extremely abundant. So, if you're working on any new projects, businesses, whatever, this is like a lot of success coming in for you. And with the Four of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, definitely new love if you want it. Even going this way, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups to the Ace of Cups. It's like an admirer or secret admirer is finally making a love offer. So, this could be a person who's, moving towards you, making an offer towards you, whatever. Take it how it resonates. But this is a pretty simple reading. I think something is happening very quickly for you in your life. And yeah, it's going to be like definitely a good thing. You start off with this Mountain card. It says major challenge to overcome. I really feel that this is not a challenge. You have these fives. Fives I look at as more as like tiny little annoying things, not so much like big things, right? And I feel that there might be some tiny little things that you're overcoming, but whatever. I feel like these two cards, I actually feel like there's 4 cards that are together. And you have this Rat card. It says someone is working against you behind your back. You have this Wedge. It says someone's trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So I would be careful of any like pot stirrers or people who are stirring the pot in anything that you're doing. Again, I'm almost 1,000,000,000% sure that you've had this card with me before. And I've said to you, Taurus, that like pretty much everyone has been getting these cards that are saying like, if you are getting into a relationship with a person, for example, and maybe like someone, their ex messages you on social media or something like that, like I would be very careful of listening to that person. They could be totally lying. It's like, and this story has come up for other people, other signs as well, which is weird. But, again, like if you get a weird message, it says like, oh, this person cheats or this person does that or whatever. It's like, I would go directly to the source, like no third-party information. No, like don't let someone ruin a good thing because they're jealous or whatever. And this could be in business or work as well. You have this eagle. It says triumph over obstacles. So, again, not even worried about that mountain card. I feel like you are coming over, overcoming obstacles here. You have this June card in this frying pan. It says trouble accusations. So it could be the month of June where this happens, like where someone tries to get between you and someone else. So just remember this. You also have this yoke card. It says feeling tied down or frustrated. I feel like you will feel better like as we move throughout the month. Like if you've been feeling like I don't have any answers, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what my next step should be. If you've been having those feelings, I feel as we move through the month of April, you're going to feel better and better. Again, something is happening very quickly for you here as well. So love it. This looks really good. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your month.